Needed to save some trees. We just want to save some trees. Don't say we didn't save some freaking trees. Party a biodome. All right, let's go.
Today we're going to make some eco-friendly Earth Day party decorations. Earth Day is the third most activity-inspiring holiday on many school calendars.
These little cupcakes are for Earth Day. They are supposed to look like the Earth. And when you open them up, there's a little heart inside to show how much you love our planet.
It starts in kindergarten, where old crayons get recycled. So what are these young ones learning?
Crayon pieces in the floor, put it in the recycle. Cleaning up. And I'm about recycling. Keeping the school clean.
For the older kids, the lessons are a bit more spiritual.
We're learning how God and the environment are one because God created us and He created the earth.
Well, we have to take care of this so it can be a better place for everybody.
Every class has pledged to do its part.
When you reuse some stuff, instead of just throwing it away, you can reuse it.
If you recycle more, there won't be more toxins.
It's a godless world, a world without respect. That's the difficult. We're going against what the culture is teaching them, and many times what their music is teaching, what they're hearing, what they're seeing on TV. In order to be at peace in our world today, it has to include being at peace with our earth.
If you do help take care of the earth, it actually will enrich your spiritual life. It will connect you with God. It will connect you with the spirit world. So it's both an obligation and a way of deepening your faith.
God created the earth and it's our responsibility to take care of it.
Leave nature alone. Haven't we done enough? We're so self-important. So self-important. Everybody's going to save something now. Save the trees, save the bees, save the whales, save those snails. And the greatest arrogance of all, save the planet. Set it free! Free mahi-mahi, free mahi-mahi, if you will.
Deep in the woods of North Carolina, an extremist eco group called Earth First bewails the violation of American nature.
And tell them that we love them and that we don't want them to die. That there are some people here who do care. So I want you to know that, trees.
I think we are deeply hurting in America. I think we are deeply craving answers. I think that we've lost our identity as we have evolved into technology and into industrialized society. Bring me to this cathedral. Bring me to those guys. Bring me to this rock that has the most incredible life. That makes me feel alive.
What? Are these people kidding me? Save the planet? We don't even know how to take care of ourselves yet. We haven't learned how to care for one another. We're going to save the planet? I'm getting tired of that.
I've looked at clear cuts and burnt forest and I've felt outraged, but I didn't scream and I didn't cry. And I need to.
Environmentalists, they don't care about the planet. Not in the abstract, they don't. Not in the abstract, they don't. You know what they're interested in? A clean place to live. They're worried that someday in the future they might be personally inconvenienced.
Alan Gregg said, he works for the Rockefeller Foundation, the world has cancer and the cancer is man. Where do people get a dumb idea like this?
Narrow, unenlightened self-interest doesn't impress me. Besides, there is nothing wrong with the planet. Nothing wrong with the planet. The planet is fine. The people are difference. The planet is fine. Compared to the people, the planet is doing great.
The Bible says God created the world for it's His world, but He created it for us. Gave us, dominion over the earth. There are 6 billion people on the planet. They would like to reduce the population to 1 billion or make everybody a peasant.
To cut carbon output, to shut down human industrial society. And Bill Gates has even said, we played the clip ad infinitum here probably 20 times, that there's an equation of reducing humans to reduce carbon footprint. And he says that's the only way. So they're not worried about out-of-control genetic engineering or nuclear weapons or toxic waste dumping. What humans exhale that plants then breathe, it's part of the cycle, that's the problem because it's a non-problem. They pick something that allows them to take control of society. And now in the last 2 months, the UN and others have said they're just shifting to population reduction. They're saying, okay, this is really about getting rid of people.
This is Agenda 21. This is the United Nations plan. It's a 300-page, 40-chapter plan. The plan restricts your choices, it limits your ability to govern yourself, and it takes away your freedom. This seems like a rhetorical statement, but it really is not. This is actually what this plan does. And using the cover of environmental concern, our private property rights and our civil rights have been diminished, and they will continue to be so unless we call a halt to it. It seems like all of these things seem like they sound so good. Sustainable development, green, vibrant, walkable, bikeable. You know, how could you be against that? But really, when you know about this plan, it is really very serious.
And I urge the city, as a resident, to withdraw your membership.
This isn't about green. Green is just the guise. Green is just the guise until we open our eyes and realize that control is how the people that you're working for really roll.
That's not to say give up your green programs. That's not to say give up striving to have a better environment.
They are there to indoctrinate people on the local level and bring it up through the state until it's a reality. And these people are all here tonight because they sense the same jeopardy. I hope that you understand this is bigger than all your tree questions and your trash.
You see, I sat on the Santa Cruz Agenda 21 committees. This was a lot of crazy ideas. This was back in the mid-90s. Crazy ideas I heard. Mother Earth's surface wasn't to be scratched. Human beings were to be concentrated into human settlement zones. Educational systems were to focus on the environment as the central organizing principle.
Scientific American, kill more babies to save Earth. I mean, I know it sounds crazy when I say that, but I'm not the one saying it. I'm just reporting on what they're doing.
The environmental crisis will be the international disaster that will unlock the new world order, one world government.
You are tuned in to God's Property Radio. Here are your hosts, Sam and Dan.